What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Morten Harket. And we're back with more from his 2012 album, Out of My Hands. And the next tune is Burn Money Burn. It has a nice repetition to it. It's a very vivid phrase. I could imagine it as part of a refrain or a chorus. It makes me think of dollar bills on fire, which in turn suggests a waste of value, though that also points to the arbitrary imbuing of paper notes with value, supposedly representative of more substance, farther down the material line. Either way, I wonder whether it could be sort of an anti-consumeristic statement, or sort of not wanting to be part of the modern economic systems, which would be a bit odd or ironic, given that people have said this album has a greater commercial feel and it almost seems less Morten-like because it's a bit too commercial in that regard. But it's a very vivid phrase, and it makes me think of possible ways in which the idea of being or having an aversion to money might be relevant. So it's an evocative and well-chosen title. Let's find out what Morten actually has to say about it. This is Morten Harket. The tune is Burn Money Burn, and it's from the 2012 album Out of My Hands. Get a lot already.
Burn, money, burn. What I was taught is not what I learned. I don't need an IQ score to beat. Take my heart, there's nothing to compete. You could say that love's late for someone.
This sounds like the rest of this album. This a little bit less so.
I know that you can change anything. I cross the street and lean on the wind. The truth is like a whisper laughing. Sting, heart, sting. Our enemy must save their own skin. It just takes a spark to light a cross. If they could, they would want to be like us. If you could say that love's late for someone, you could say that love waits on
The melody is trance-like, but I love that gritty guitar work in conjunction.
you could say that love's late for someone. You could say that love waits for seas that you turn. You could say that love sails today. You can change anything.
clear chords and vocals. I love it. I mean, okay, so we have this tune, we have Quiet. I was already enjoying the more trancey, sort of dance-oriented tracks, admittedly the ones that people were saying they felt like were a bit commercial, a bit unlike a lot of other Morten tracks, which I completely sympathize with, I completely understand, but again, me, I'm into electronic sounds, dance floor type of rhythms, so whether we're talking proper techno or like electrified synth pop, I'm definitely interested. So I was already very much enjoying this album, and it was interesting to hear the different opinions about it, which I always enjoy hearing among the Aha family. But then we had Quiet, which it seemed like unanimously people thought was a great track. This one I'll be curious to hear, but I thought this was a really great tune, which, in the bright glitzy part of the chorus, I'll give you, it sounds like other tunes on this album. But the other parts of this tune, the main substance of the track, it really felt more in Morten's kind of wheelhouse. A bit of that, folk artist with an electric guitar kind of feel. Like it really had a bit of the flavor that I've come to know from him in other albums. So yeah, maybe a synthesis between the more electrified sounds of this album and some of his other stuff, at least how it hit me. Either way, I'm a big fan of this album already, and we haven't even finished it. So again, I respect different opinions, but I'm very much enjoying it. Hopefully you are too. I'm making a full video about this in this session, but bottom line, next few days I'm not going to be doing any reactions. Got to catch up and make sure that I'm ready to do all the holiday things, including the Aha watch along, including the Aha album reactions. So either way, I appreciate the patience, and the normal Savoy and maybe even the next mags will be delayed a little bit like all of the other reactions, so I appreciate the patience. There will be at least a few normal reactions in the next 2 weeks, but again, I'm going to Depeche Mode concert on Tuesday, my birthday's next weekend, Christmas is the weekend after that, like some family things, so I'll do what I can, but bottom line, I am going to get all these holiday things in before the new year, or at least, by the new year. So, looking forward to it. I appreciate the patience. Let me know what you think of this tune. I'll see you next time. Peace.